Hello once again. I have traveled for a third time to the Missouri Review. I want to say first that I'm glad to be here. I also want to mention that, between you and me, I'm a little depressed because no one ever asks me any questions. I am the one who asks, and I am never asked. Not anything. Imagine how this makes a man feel. A real man, with a heart and a mind. And needs. And a soul. But enough about me. I am here with Missouri Review intern Hannah Baxter, a dedicated reader of fiction submissions for the magazine. Now, Han, I will ask you the question that no one asks me, because no one asks me anything. How are you?
It seems like you're having a bad day. You're not going to throw a stapler at me or something, are you? I hope not. But I have excellent reflexes and I'm really not concerned. Oh, and I am lovely. Thank you for asking.
Next question. Why did you choose to read fiction submissions for the magazine? What is it about the genre that you find valuable or important?
I started out reading fiction when I was 3 or 4, so I figured I might as well continue that streak and graduate from the Berenstain Bears. Although I love nonfiction by essayists like Augustin Burroughs, I often find myself so caught up in the narrative that I cannot impartially judge the writing style. Fiction is such a blank slate, and I really respect the effort behind creating an entire world as an author and inviting another individual to briefly live within that realm you have invented. To this day it mesmerizes me. Until I read submitted prison erotica and I fall temporarily out of love with fiction.
What does a promising magazine submission look like to you?
My background, in addition to fiction, is in playwriting. So I really respond to pieces that have a natural, effortless way with dialogue. I can tell after about 3 pages if the language between 2 characters sounds forced by how fast I can read it. If it whips by, then I know this is how a conversation is supposed to flow. If my mind wanders to what I'm going to have for lunch that day, then there is probably a substantial disconnect. In addition to dialogue, if I find a comedic piece that can contend with the more serious, dramatic stories, that to me is incredibly exciting. I think what is underrated in prestigious literary work, and it often takes more skill to make someone laugh than it does to make them cry. Fart jokes don't count though. So yes, smart humor, flowing dialogue, and sometimes a tinge of the macabre will often earn a second look from me.
Thanks so much for answering those questions. Now, Han, I ask with great reputation. Do you have any questions for me?
I hear you don't like cats. Why is that? I myself have a hairless cat and he is wonderful company/paperweight for all the manuscripts I read.
Of all the things she could ask me. Well, Han, the answer is embedded in your very question. I don't like paperweights. I don't like them because I can't use them with my Kindle. I tried, but the weight was so heavy that when I left it on the Kindle and my enormous cat sat on it, it cracked the screen. The cat died soon after, of natural causes. I had been looking forward to looking at ads for Dunkin' Donuts on my Kindle. Now I'll never learn about Dunkin' Donuts, nor will I ever read Great Expectations, by its great and unforgettable author, Bob Evans.